Why are you leaning like that?
I think this
What
is
are you
the
doing?
fastest we've ever started. I came in the door like 3 minutes ago.
I'm
Yeah.
just lounging.
Well, you were late, so we had to get going as soon as we could.
Am tied down on Tuesdays.
Yeah, okay.
You're tied down every day.
Not
And yet
Mondays.
Somehow you still escape, even though I'm really freaking good at knots.
Apparently you're
Look,
not, because the Eagle Scout
when
can
you
get out.
when you study in the art of like, oh,
Just so you guys know, Levi's
now you
not
see me.
an Eagle Scout. He's a Life Scout.
I am just a Life Scout.
Lame. What, you couldn't commit?
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
have no idea what the difference is. So
So basically, to give you,
Everybody, welcome Cory. He's
Welcome,
joining us.
Cory.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's my friend from work. My work friend, but my friend also.
Woo.
Yeah, he's... Anyway. Yeah, what's the difference between an Eagle Scout and a Life
sorry,
Scout?
I was just gonna tell you.
Oh, I'm sorry, your commitment issues?
Yeah, as a 17-year-old boy, it was really hard for me to pull the motivation out of myself to do three-month-long merit badges that required any level of accountability and an Eagle Scout project. So
Come on.
like 100 man-hour project with everything being
Yeah, they have to
donated
get
by
approved
people.
and funded by people through
Yeah.
donations, and it's whatever.
So like my time passed.
They're somehow technically easier to do in a small town because people will be more generous with you.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you don't have to go through a lot of city government because they'll just approve whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's that.
So I'd probably be more willing now.
Yeah, but now you've aged out of it by
now
5
I'm an
years.
adult who like moderately knows how to manage
How to
my
do
life.
anything. Yeah.
Congratulations. There's no need to freaking brag, though.
Yeah.
Well, I
made
also
it. I made it to.
look at my name's Levi. I know how to manage my life and,
God.
responsibly take
Well,
care of myself.
more than like
Ever.
17-year-old Levi.
I'm working on my lifetime career. I'm really trying to get things going. How I
No,
want
it's
it.
like
Whoa.
I'm not.
I'm Levi.
I'm-
know how to cook properly portioned meals.
I mean, I
for
do.
one person.
Oh, I'm Levi. I know how to do my taxes.
I definitely don't know how to do that. I just tell someone else.
I
to
know how
do
to
it.
fundraise or whatever for my life. Can you fund my PlayStation addiction?
the only adult thing I did is have kids. So
There you go.
Okay, as someone who's a few years down the line of where we are right now, because we're all in our early 20s, who is
Speak for
not working
yourself.
the career that you went to school for or anything like that, what's it like? What do we have to look forward to since none of us are doing that either?
nothing.
Oh God,
Body pain.
that's
There we go.
existential.
Oh, great. I can't wait. Should have just stuck with chemistry.
No, kids
Well,
are
you'd
pretty
still
cool.
have body pain with
That's-
chemistry.
Yeah. Just chemical burns. That's all I want.
Mm-hmm.
Move me from back pain to chemical burns again. That's where I want to be. I've already committed too much to that. I have like, it used to be a lot worse, but it shows up when your hand gets real pruny. But on mine, you can really tell where I was just missing a few layers of my palm skin.
Got like invisible ink burn.
Yeah, it's an invisible burn. But I had like acid it went through my glove, and then like just sat underneath my glove for like an hour,
Mm-hmm.
and then just ate through my hand, and I didn't realize until I pulled off my glove, and my hand came with it. So
Oh, great.
yeah.
I don't know if I want to see that in my mind, but I
That
am.
happens.
Yeah.
My high school chemistry teacher used to barehand the crucibles.
Oh heck yeah!
Are you
That's
kidding me?
No, that's a
I'm just saying.
baller move.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no.
That's not good.
He'd do it like really quick. You know, it's still obviously really hot. It's just like he had lost most of the nerves in his hands over like
I've
40
definitely
years
done
of
that enough.
teaching.
Dude, one
So,
of
like,
my
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
he's almost 100% retired, but one of my science professors, or not, he wasn't a professor, he was a teacher when I was in like 6th grade. He would like handle like radioactive blocks. And he's like, it doesn't matter to me anymore. I'm,
Yeah.
like
This thing will
retired.
take 20 years to give me cancer. I'm getting
I
10
already
tops.
have.
If I
cancer.
swallow it, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter anymore.
So he's pretty much just immune to anything then.
Yeah.
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 Well, it's like the same way like the stuff that I worked with when I was in college in
Mm-hmm.
organic lab. In organic lab for majors, they really throw just wonderful. I think I've mentioned the violent Kool-Aid, which is called Jones reagent, but it's just a very
Yeah.
like cherry Kool-Aid looking drink.
Mm-hmm.
But if it gets on your hand, the minor effects of it are like non-viral and infertile.
Yeah, that's not good.
And possible if you can have kids after that is birth defects in your children, cancer, and those are the minor effects of it.
Wow.
If it like makes contact with your body in major amounts.
Sounds like, because I went to school for auto collision, kind of the chemicals and that stuff, which just messes your body up.
You got to move your mic a little bit.
Sorry.
Someone's not used to doing a microphone thing.
Nope.
Okay. We call it
That's
eating
okay.
a mic.
Yeah, you got to.
Like it's an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm supposed to imagine?
Yes.
Well, what are you imagining?
Ice cream cone. Just an ice cream cone.
It's just an
ladies
ice
and
cream cone. Don't worry about it.
Just a heavy metallic ice cream.
Have we welcomed our audience yet?
Well, we
I
just
don't-
kind of got right into it. So
Yeah, we just
Well, welcome
jumped right
everybody.
into it.
It's 5 minutes in. We haven't done this in a long time.
6
Yeah.
minutes in.
It's Lake City Variety.
it's Lake City Variety. You know us. We're your favorite varietizing podcast. You varietizers listening to this.
That's
Not
right.
done much variety yet, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, we had plans for stuff, and then we were like, wow, this is just easier to show up and just record.
We're very busy, and I don't think we've fully committed to the whole variety thing. But it'd
Yeah.
be fun.
Like we
someday.
have ideas, but it's just
But someday we can
Someday.
commit more.
yeah. We'll try to commit more after Elliot can calm his career down and Levi has more time on Tuesdays.
or some other
Don't
day.
know if don't
I
know
know.
if Tuesdays
I've
are
been
clear up.
devoting a lot of time to like other side projects.
Oh,
my
name
Like-
is Levi, and I dedicate my time to healthy adult relationships.
Oh, I dedicated to working on my real career.
All right, I'm gonna go home now. I guess like it's just Rip on Levi
What?
Day apparently.
What? Do you got to go to bed at a responsible time? so
No,
that you
I
can
literally
get up in
have
the
not
morning
done that
your
for a
job?
week. I feel so bad. I literally feel the worst right now.
That's
I've been
another
going-
nice thing you get to look forward to when you're old. If you don't go to bed by like 10, it hurts.
Looking forward.
Like
to that.
physically or mentally?
Both.
That's so bad.
Yikes, that's a big rip. Yeah, so our guest is one of our first real varietizers. After I mentioned that I was editing a podcast one night up real late. He was like, "What's your podcast?"
Yeah, I kind of creeped out a little bit and watched or listened to them all.
Yeah, just all of them. And then decided, wow, I'll just pay for this. So when you said to your wife tonight, I'm going to do a podcast that I pay for.
Her first reaction was, are you going to get murdered? Literally her first reaction.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure the whole joke was you were coming to murder me. Actually.
Yeah, I forgot a pencil.
Okay. That's all right.
Wait, we could.
But
we
he'll
could
take
get a
an
pencil.
autograph.
Do you want his autograph? Do you need to borrow like Paul's sidearm too?
There's no weapons in the studio that you guys can visibly see. Don't worry about it. Oh, man.
Second thing my wife said was, why?
That's a good question we often
That's a
ask
fair
ourselves.
question. Yeah, to be honest.
After doing
Once you get 4 months in,
there's
you
enough
still
of these
ask
where
why.
you can't listen to them in one day anymore, like like full 24 hours. There's
Yeah.
enough of these if you listen to the bonus ones too. And it's like, why did we do this? People still listen, but it's like because we pick up more every week, which is just weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
but like I mean, welcome. We're glad you're here. It's just this is not what we thought we'd be doing when we were all in college together. Well, not
That's right.
Cory. Cory wasn't in college with us. He's old.
Not that old.
I'm sorry. Don't you hurt when you wake up wrong?
Yup.
Sounds
That's
old to me.
That was because I got ran over when I was a kid, though.
Oh god.
Nice. Let's hear that one. I want to hear that story.
I got 10 years old, hauling the super big squirrel bales on my grandpa's farm with the skid steer at the forks.
Oh, it was the hay bales
Okay,
again,
yeah.
Levi.
Yeah.
It was the hay bales.
I hate this so much. Keep going.
So
Hay bales run the world.
my brother was driving the skid steer. I was riding on the forks,
Yeah.
going to get a bale to put on the big flatbed. Hits a bump, and with the skid steers, they got the silly like push arms,
Yeah, yeah.
and
The
he
hand
jerked
controls.
forward and launched me up.
Oh.
And I fell down on the ground, and he came down on me with the skid steer.
Oh.
And
Why are you guys laughing at that? Come on.
Sorry, we got distracted.
We just did a really far callback to way
So-
earlier in our friendship.
it kind of became a pancake, a human pancake.
Yeah, you got run over with a skid steer. That's
Yeah.
a huge rip, dude.
That's rough.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Was it one of the tracks?
No,
skid
just
steers
the
with-
wheel one.
With the wheelie boys? Okay.
Yeah, still not a good time, probably.
No, I had to relearn to walk and stuff.
Oh, my
nice.
gosh. As a 10-year-old kid.
Yikes.
Big accident.
Yeah, that's huge. Huge.
So that's why I hurt when I wake up.
Gotcha.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
So if we don't get hit by a skid steer,
And have to
we don't
relearn how
have
to
to look
walk.
forward to that when we grow up?
Probably not as much.
Okay.
Probably more mental pain.
The years weigh on you
Yeah,
as you start to no longer feel.
yeah. As someone who's developing crow's feet in the early 20s, it's like it's always great to see that. Yeah, let's see.
But that callback that was alluded to, or do we want to talk about the callback?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Oh gosh, Elliot and I went. The reason that we're as close as we are is because we went on a missions trip together,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's one of the reasons.
to the greatest. Well, not the greatest, but like, gosh, I forget what I called it on another episode. Chicago.
Yeah.
And I did a bit the whole week, and I'm pretty sure the other like school that was there with us, because there's
Would you go with Bemidji or whatever?
no
It was like
it was like some
private-
Illinois private school that
Oh, gross.
goes the same week as us, and so we like Jenny knows the staff team really well, or
Yeah.
like knew some of the like leaders of the trip, and
But basically, they do the same thing that Bemidji does, where they just tag along and allow like our group to do all the planning.
Oh, nice.
They
That's
just hop in
that's
and
my
go.
favorite move that Bemidji does.
Oh yeah.
Like the work retreat one.
I feel like we have to
Yeah.
mix Elliot up. I think he's really low.
Yeah, let me just hold on.
So, anyways,
So, anyways,
there you go. That's
All right, that's
significantly
good, that's
better.
good.
there we
enough.
go. Okay.
Whatever.
think-
You're fine now.
So we didn't have Elliot for the first half of the episode.
No,
and
we
that's
did.
okay.
He just decided to move his mic away from his face after he fell off the couch.
It's right up on me right here. Like I'm.
Well, I
on
could
this
hear you
ice cream
fine.
cone.
Anyway, so you were saying.
Yeah, I was saying. So the other team, 99% sure they absolutely hated me,
Oh,
And
most
our
of us,
team.
yeah.
just the whole team, from
Because
Great Lake City.
one,
They know where we are.
We're super tight.
super.
We were
tight,
super loud,
super loud.
and they weren't as tight and weren't as loud.
Yeah, they were definitely jealous of the vibes that we had going the entire week.
Yeah, that's
Good
what it was. They were
vibes.
jealous.
But also, we crushed them in basketball.
They were our only win
Yep.
in that tournament
There was
in
like
the south
a,
side of Chicago.
Yeah, there was like a pickup tournament, basketball tournament night. So our team that all came from Lake City, we put like a group together and we all played. And then the other college put a group together, and then there were like a bunch of different, just like guys from the community that were all playing as well. And we played our first game against the other college, crushed them by 1 point. I made the
winner.
game-winning free throw.
Yeah, yeah.
as
Nice.
It was like after time had already expired, so easily my greatest basketball accomplishment in my entire
Yeah,
life.
It almost
know.
tops mine.
And then
repping the dogs.
we
Yeah.
got completely destroyed the
Yeah.
next game.
And then
Like
we got
there's no way to
absolutely crushed by the community.
there's no real
members.
kind way to say
By
that.
just the old Chicago boys.
Yeah,
Just destroy.
yeah.
And so
Yeah.
if you can imagine a gymnasium with like 40-foot tall, 50-foot tall ceilings,
I think
I
I'd say
pre-
like
I pretended
Chicago guys.
I pretended to be agoraphobic or afraid of large spaces.
yeah, yeah. That's a good
And so
move.
whenever I'd look up, I'd just start screaming and panicking.
That was something that
Meal
happened all
times.
week.
That's such a good bit.
It was
That's
a good
really
bit.
good bit, especially when no one knows what that is. When it's just you that heard that term a week before and decides to commit to that. That's really funny. Yeah.
That was a really fun time. It was a really good trip.
It was a good trip. So many full moons ago.
Yeah.
Many months ago. many moons ago.
It's actually a full
my
moon
people
right now.
came to. Is it? I don't
Yeah.
really know. I haven't
Either
gone
that
outside
or
in
it's
like
the
whatever.
one that's like almost a full moon, but it's
Oh, it's
technically
just
not
like-
a full moon
Oh.
because
It's like
there's
a-
just like that little sliver missing.
Yeah,
I thought, like,
whatever.
3 days ago was a full moon, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't really know. I'm not a lunarologist.
Yeah, it's not like we go outside ever.
You're just an agoraphobologist.
I mean, it's just
You
there.
study the fear of large spaces. Yeah, I just write it down when people are scared. It's fine.
Okay,
Sir, it
On the
appears. Okay.
you go.
No, I was just gonna make a joke. You can go.
Okay, on the topic of phobias, what's your guys' like secret fear?
The deep
like,
ocean. That's
secret.
the only thing,
Okay.
which is
That's a
really
good one.
funny because I'm scuba certified and
Right.
I've been a diver for the DNR.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm totally cool swimming in the ocean, like jumping off a boat in the middle of the ocean and swimming in that. That's fine. Jumping in, like, our lake that we live on over here, real big. A lot of ships have been sucked into it. Totally fine with that. If I go into the ocean and go real deep, I will probably just die because I don't know what's down there, and you can't tell me nothing is.
Mhm.
So, for all we know, that fish or whatever it was that ate Jonah is still alive, and I don't want to meet it.
And there's always a bigger fish.
Yeah, it's always a bigger
There's
fish.
always a bigger
Dude.
fish.
Phantom Menace, man.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't the
Liam
ocean only
Neeson.
like 5% explored?
Yep.
Yeah. We know
Mhm.
more
Crazy
about
like that.
the universe than we
Yeah.
do about the ocean. And that's like, okay, we should start with our own planet first. Maybe just like
Right.
drop a flashlight down there, see what's down there.
Couple glow sticks or
Yeah, just fill the ocean with glow sticks. That's just so we can see what's down there.
Can
We're
you
trying.
imagine?
We're working on it.
Can you imagine if scientists put as much money into trying to live underwater as they did to trying to live in space?
that would be great.
Oh man, can you imagine if we lived on the other 2/3 of our planet instead of?
Mhm.
Yeah, oh, that'd
The
be great.
1/3 of our planet.
Yeah, just like the land that's all has too much people on it.
Then we
Yeah.
slowly evolved into fish people.
Man, I
and
want to
then-
go to underwater China. That sounds like a good place. For how much pollutants they're throwing out now, I want to go to underwater China and see what they're cooking up.
Dude.
That's not steam vents. That's underwater China.
Underwater.
Oh.
The water just turns green.
It's just oil slicks the second you go down.
Oh, that's just wait.
They just have trash floating to the
It's
surface.
like Caribbean is
well,
like
surface China is trying to
crystal
sink the
blue
trash.
clear.
They just keep polluting each other. Oh man.
So my phobia is kind of lame. It's heights. I actually get like dizzy and like kind of like vertigo-y every time I get too high.
Mm-hmm.
That's respectable.
Yeah, which is a really good move for the parts department when you have to like climb up to get stuff.
Yeah,
right?
it's great.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I said darkness, like the dark and I suppose the unknown in that dark, because something is gonna come out and get me.
Oh, you just watched too many episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, or like not Stranger Things. Wow, I was gonna say Supernatural, but that's a bit of a meme when I say that. But recently, it's been like everybody in my life disowning me. That's probably like the deepest fear.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Like, dude.
Oh, you mean that hasn't happened to you already?
It hasn't happened yet, which is why it's a deep fear, buddy.
Oh, look at my name's Levi.
Oh my gosh!
My family likes
Is this
me.
our bid?
All of my entire family hasn't disowned me yet.
Oh,
Are you
man,
saying that
I'm
your
Levi.
family's disowned you? I can
didn't get
comfort
thrown
you,
out of my
dude.
family's house.
I've got friends and respectable adult relationships.
Whoa, I wasn't
Oh
Like
gosh,
homeless.
I'm Elliot.
People
I
don't
eat
disown
terrible
me.
food and I play video games until 3 a.m. in the morning. I never sleep. I have a girlfriend. Oh, my god.
parents gave
My
me money
family's
for a new
disowned
computer
me.
'cause mine's
I have
completely
enough
falling
money
apart.
where I don't
Well, let's
ask
just
my
buy a
parents for
bike
money, but when
instead.
they buy me clothes, it's pretty sick.
That's me.
God.
That's me. You got me. Roasted.
I can't follow any of this because I don't know you guys that well.
I think you played Civ 5 more than you went to class.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I only got like 500 hours.
Should we pull up the Steam profile?
I only
right
got
now?
like 500 hours, like within the last year of college or so.
Wow, that's not too many.
No.
Hold
I'm
up.
not that big of a gamer, I
This is-
guess.
This is my investigative journalism right now.
Let's see. I am afraid of. Geez, where do I start?
being made
even?
fun of on the podcast.
Do you know like those really?
Gosh,
funny,
Sharpened pencils.
Yeah, when they're being pointed at me.
Or autographs.
They were. It was.
Autographs. Yeah, that one. Listen,
You have not yet been asked
if
for an
John
autograph.
Lennon would have had a more healthy fear of autographs, he would still.
Well,
be
if he
with
just
us.
hadn't said he's more popular than Jesus Christ.
Okay.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
dude.
Because like, you're not. It doesn't matter. Like
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter what your beliefs are on anything. Almost everyone has heard of Jesus Christ at some point in their life. You can
Yeah.
live your entire life without ever hearing of John Lennon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he deserved to get shot for that one, honestly.
Okay. That might be a little.
There's no camera. Stop
could have been
crawling through the studio. Why do you guys do this?
Wait, is Ruthie here too?
Yeah.
Oh
He
dang!
just came through.
Yo!
Heck yeah. Who has a more popular podcast than
Wait,
us?
Elliot, your Steam profile says Dota 2 is a garbage game.
Yeah. And I stand by that.
What, because you played one time with Bruno and it didn't go
No,
well?
I put like 16 hours into that game, and then
That's not a lot of
and
time.
then I tried to do like a beginner's like online match, and they just flamed me the entire game, and I'm like, this game is bad and stupid, and I don't like it. So
And meanwhile,
I'm gonna
Bruno has
Wait.
undownload it.
2,000 hours in it.
Elliot, can
way
I,
more than that.
Can I ask you
I think
for
he's like
an honest answer?
he's over 10,000.
Is it? Wait, really?
Yeah,
Are you
I'm pretty
serious?
sure.
Oh, yeah,
I'm pretty
he's
sure it's
definitely
closer
master
to, like,
level.
12,000.
at Dota 2.
We can call him and ask him about
Yeah,
it.
just call him. We can record people. It's a one-side
Okay.
consent
So,
state.
but Elliot,
I'll call him. I'll
would
call
you
him.
say
Alright.
that you've spent a significant amount of time offline playing Sid Meier's Civ 5? Because I do not believe you've only played 620 hours.
No, I don't think I've played offline that often.
Okay.
I think like 600 is.
I really hope this is the right Bruno.
Aw.
Okay. So
Oh, wait. Don't play his number.
let's
That's
think
like a
about
significant
this.
amount of time though. 600 hours. That's more than 100 days worth of playing.
That's true.
Third of a year.
I'm still
Yeah,
doing my
that's
math,
pretty good,
so
Sean.
we'll get back to you guys on this. But I'm
You're not going to be like my friend from high school who logged in-game time, like in-match time on Modern Warfare 3, 366 days in-match.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just what did you
Jeez.
do? Nothing else but play.
Yeah. COD players are a different breed. Like
They really are.
they're built different. Like they just sit there.
They live off of Mountain Dew and Cheeto dust.
Right. And I don't even understand it anymore, to be honest. Like I used
you
to
know,
kind of see the appeal of Call of Duty.
In my depressing years, or my
Uh-huh.
depressing year, I was a COD player where I
Yeah.
would just come home from work and sit down in front of the PlayStation and play COD for like 5 hours. But I would I got to the point where it's like I had 10 days in matches, and I was like, all right, time to just leave this forever.
Then your eyes just start twitching all the time.
Yeah. It's like because the only thing you can talk about with your friends at work is COD, and you're like, oh, I have no personality, and nothing I'm interested in is actually fun.
Walking up to people shaking. Do you play COD?
Do you play Call of Duty? Do you guys want to play later? Oh, gun game's so fun.
gun
Yeah.
game is kind of fun.
Yeah.
I had a buddy.
I get made fun of for playing on only hardcore because it's technically easier, even though it's called hardcore.
I had a buddy
Weird flex.
Right?
that
No, it's technically easier.
I don't understand why.
Because most things you can kill somebody in 2 shots with like most guns.
But it's hardcore.
instead
it's
of
just
the
one
6
shot.
that it normally takes. Yeah,
Nice.
it's like any sniper rifle, any body shot is one hit, one kill. One hit kill, but you can also get killed pretty quickly. But it's like whatever. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
they don't do it for tournaments for a reason. Because
it makes the
it's
game
less
easy.
skill. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
snipers.
Yeah, it's just for sniping. So walking into a match with people using only like long guns is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were saying
I had a buddy back in high school. I worked with him at camp, and he would always talk about how like he used to be like one of the top ranked Call of Duty Black Ops players when he was in college because he would never go to class. He would just sit in his dorm and play Call of Duty like all day, most of the night.
yeah.
And then like only show up to his classes for tests and stuff.
Mhm.
And I never believed him because he was always kind of I don't know. He wasn't like a big like one upper or like this is like a fibber, but
Yeah.
he did it occasionally. So I never believed him when he said like I was like the third ranked Call of Duty Black Ops player in the world at one point. Until I played Call of Duty with him once.
And then you can move 2 steps before he kills you.
Yeah, he went like
Are you guys watching a movie?
a public
Oh.
in a public lobby. He went like
Have fun.
54-3, like
Wow.
5 matches in a row. and I was running around. I was on his team, and he was just carrying the entire match. I couldn't find anyone, honestly. Like he was
They're all
killed
dead.
all
They're all
of them.
responding the whole
destroying the
time.
map
He got
the
all of
entire
them.
time.
I think actually because I had no personality, I took a picture of the best match I did,
Mm-hmm.
and let's see if I can find it. It was like
To
it was triple digits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's nuts.
yeah.
To give people perspective, to play more Call of Duty than going to college,
Here it is.
which
That's a
either
real
if you're
gamer
not
move.
skipping your class,
All
you'd
right.
have to play over 2,000 hours
It
a
wasn't.
year
It wasn't
in
a
Call
good.
of Duty,
He skipped all his classes though.
Yeah.
which
Also,
is like a 40-hour work week.
It's nuts. So like they'll be like, oh, like you've had to repeat a year of college for video games.
Mm-hmm.
Like even guys are like, I've seen every movie. Those guys haven't had to repeat a year of college because they were watching too much movies. Imagine how mad your parents would be for if you tell them, oh, I played video games too much every day, so I had to repeat a couple years of college. It's like imagine the same phone call as be like, yeah, I looked at too many paintings this semester, and now I have to repeat my.
Oh gosh.
Just anyway, okay. So at max rank, it's a 2.1 KD, but 102 kills, 50 deaths, 17 captures, and 22 defends, and then the next best player had 48 kills.
Nice. Well done,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, right. That's my biggest flex is that I got triple
True
digits in a
Call
COD
of
match one
Duty.
time.
I played Warzone the other night, and I did okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
Good.
Never done that one.
Warzone's trash. I hate it so much.
It's not that good.
It's free. That's about it. That's
Yep.
the only thing that's going for it. Other than that, it's garbage. Oh, I've been streaming Far Cry 6, so I've got like 15 hours of playtime, where 13 of those have been streamed, and 12 of them are on YouTube right now. So if you're interested in watching my Let's Play, it's Poly Hot Pocket. You can know where to find me. Feel free to sub on my YouTube or follow me on Twitch if you're interested, or not. Just like because any follow actually helps. So
Far Cry 6 is a good game.
yeah, we were playing some co-op yesterday,
Nice.
which is fun. But it's like we were playing on your game, and it's a lot of me going, "All right, go here, do this,
Yeah.
do this."
Do this, do that. Nope, there's a guy there. Do this.
Well, because it's like you already played through everything, so it's like, I know where the guy is. Just get in the tank, shoot him up. It's all good. It's your laptop. What do you mean you don't know
Oh
your
shoot!
password?
I feel really
What do
disrespectful.
you mean you don't know
I
the
just
password?
remembered that Bruno tried to call me earlier today, and then
Bruno
I hung up
also
on him.
tried to call me earlier. He was wondering about Dungeons and Dragons tonight.
Bruno's
Oh,
number
nice.
3, right? Elliot number 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
was one of the Elliots at one of the
He did
events.
audition. He should audition again. That'd be
It'd be fun to have him on. If
Like
we
actually
eventually
have
do
him
a
on?
Dungeons and Dragons episode.
a variety-ish kind of service.
Yeah. Levi, have you got any stories to share with us from your week?
Oh gosh. Do you ever go into the office on Thursday and then realize that 3 of your coworkers have COVID,
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
and then they send you home early for the weekend?
Nice.
Yep, that's what happened to me.
Sorry, my wife
Great
forgot the
story.
password
You know it's
to
only
her
Tuesday,
own
right?
laptop.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Because you said Thursday.
Yeah.
It's only Tuesday.
Oh, that was last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually,
Maybe
we
that
record
should
these
have
on
been
Mondays.
prefaced.
We don't record these on
Really long weekend right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Did you really have Friday off?
Yeah,
Nice. That's a good move.
I-
Well done.
it was great.
I did not. I've been doing too much at work. Oh, man. Today I painted the parking lot.
Nice.
So you
Just in
said
time for winter.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is next week.
Right.
Yellow,
possibly
white.
White.
possibly this
Nice.
weekend.
Yeah, possibly this weekend. It looks
Gosh.
like it's going to be garbage.
Dude, you ready for the first snow emergency?
I cannot wait to dig 2 cars out of the driveways every day for the winter.
For the next 6 months.
For the next 10 months.
Mhm.
I can't wait to dig cars out.
There's
The best investment I have for living up here is
A jacket.
no, I mean that so you don't die. But for your
Boots.
car, get one of those like snow windshield covers. You put it on your car when you park it, and then it snows and it all goes on top of this like canvas cover.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you just pull that off when you're ready to go.
Yeah, a little car blankie.
A little blankie for your
Oh.
car.
Yeah, but not like a full car cover because no one's gonna go that far in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we could.
They make the full cover for
Yeah,
a
they make
snow
the
one.
full cover, but I don't want to pull that off every morning. I barely want to pull the windshield thing out. Turn on the rear defroster and then go to work. It's better than doing the credit card move. You ever do that where you guys are super late for work or school? Or
Oh
something?
yeah.
And so you like, I'll just cut like an eye slit so I can see out of my car through all the frost.
And then you almost
And then you
die.
do it in the wrong place, so you're holding your head like up and to the left or like really
Yeah.
far down against the dash or something like that because you did it in
Yeah.
the just completely wrong area.
I've been through a card or two because it wears a card out.
Oh,
during
it'll
that.
just chip the side of it up.
Do you guys
Gosh.
actually use your cards for that?
Well, like
when I
the-
don't
my
have an ice scraper,
non-real-
I've used it. A
like
card
my
for that.
non-real
I
cards.
ruined a driver's license with that because I didn't want to
Oh
use.
my-
I only had a debit card at the time, so I
Yeah.
didn't want to ruin my debit card because I'd already done that.
But
so
driver's license.
the driver's license, you can just
You
get
can
those.
Get a new one with a debit card.
Just use your
Can't get a
public
new debit
library
with a
card, dude.
driver's license.
I should just use that. Actually, mine are really thin. It's for some reason the ones for, the city I was in was.
Yeah.
Do you guys know that there's this weird invention that's called a scraper?
Yeah, well, when you can't find it and you're already late for work,
I just
When,
use
when
other
your
people's
scraper
credit
don't
cards.
work like it used to do.
I do the New Jersey move of just using a random kid and then using him as an ice scraper. Have you seen that video? Like
What?
the dad like picks up his kid by like the snowsuit and then uses him to scrape
a
the
plus
snow
to
off
having
his
kids.
car. That's the only plus is you use him as a snow
One of
scraper.
the pluses.
Oh, okay.
There's more than one.
Free labor.
So now you get to buy Legos and build them.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then you have an excuse.
Yeah, because I'm just building it for my kid, and then she's like, "Okay, this is cool."
Yeah. 'Cause she's 4.
And I'm just over there like tongue out concentrating.
Yeah. It's just you push the kid aside so you could focus
Hey,
on
I'm working here.
Hey, get away from the Lego movie set that I'm working on.
This is for you.
We're doing this so you can have fun.
when I'm done.
You can play with it when I'm done. Or you were saying, was it like a week ago or something like that, where you were walking through Walmart with your son, and he grabbed a toy. You're like, well, I guess I have to buy this one.
Oh yeah, I like action figures. So we were walking through the aisle, and I saw My Hero Academia, Mr.
All Might.
All Might.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, the blonde guy, the American guy, but not really because he's really Japanese.
I pick it up, and all of a sudden, my son, he grabs it, and he just starts like screaming, like, yeah! And I'm like, well, I guess this is mine now.
I'm not going to take this away from the baby.
And it's on my computer at home.
He said I had to buy it. I couldn't say no.
Yeah, what'd your wife say to that?
She just shook her head and walked away.
Oh, man. So how long have you been married?
2013.
So, good 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
actually. Congrats.
8 years? 8 years, not 10.
8 years.
Yeah. It's not 2023. Actually, we record these in the future.
Yep.
That's
And then-
true.
And then you can just backdate things.
Yeah.
And that's how we've been posting these in the past.
Yep.
I know. It's
So-
actually, it's 2042 right now.
It's 2042.
Oh, Battlefield came out.
The real one. Yeah, that war actually kind of sucked, but it only lasted about 6 days until the Russian hackers took over.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
living in
Honestly-
this techno communist world is a really good time.
Yeah.
Dude, it's really strange to
And
get
the only way we
drafted
can have free
and then
speech
the
is to
war
backdate
ends.
things, which is why you can hear this now. We sent it through the Terminator time machine back to a different timeline trying to warn you guys with our bits.
Wake up.
Sheeple. It is the hay bales. They're the ones that have taken over. Hay bales is a code word for something.
No, it's not a code word. Hay bales are hay bales. I hate them.
Yeah, but there's different sizes.
Mhm.
I know.
There's a hierarchy.
There's a hierarchy.
The large round bales are in charge.
The
That's
supreme
what they
hay
want you to
bale.
think.
That's really the small squares.
Yeah.
It's a small
I
square.
mean, they
base.
have the numbers.
Yeah, yeah.
They do.
There's always more of them, and you never go through enough of them.
No.
Yeah.
That's because they always need to be needed, and they're always in your house watching you.
Wait,
You have a hay bale in your
what?
house?
What?
You have a hay bale here right now, dude.
That's a fan.
No, dude. They're hiding.
They do
Where
it.
are you gonna hide a hay bale? In
Are
this
you
house?
kidding me? They're really good at hiding.
Really good at hiding.
How big is this hay bale?
That's hay bale
they
size,
vary in
dude.
size.
Is it like the toy hay bales that are like
Yeah,
3
that come
centimeters
with your
by
John
6?
Deere farm set. Yeah,
Those
you remember
things are
those the John
terrible.
Deere like toys?
They can
Yep.
fit
Hay
anywhere.
bale indoctrination for children.
That's a good book. I've read that.
Hay bale farm.
Yeah, the toys, John Deere toys. They have those hay bales just to indoctrinate our children.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
do.
Yeah, they try to teach them. Hay bales are safe. You don't have to be scared.
They're
when
fun.
you're
They're
around
cow
them.
food, and cows are food. So you know what?
Right.
They're a good thing.
Cows
They're
are
not a
actually
good
our
thing.
only natural defense
Hay bales
against
only
hay bales.
sacrifice the weak or hay bales. So the cows only eat the weak,
Yeah,
making the
makes sense.
species stronger as a whole.
Oh gosh, I hate this so much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we've talked about conspiracy theories that we kind of believe in. Is there anything that like you really believe in, like a conspiracy that was technically labeled as a conspiracy theory that you really believe in that you want to throw out in there in the world?
9/11.
9/11. Oh, what about it?
It was definitely done for the money.
Oh yeah, it's a Jewish conspiracy. I'm a huge fan of the Holocaust being a Jewish conspiracy to get Israel back. That's a good one.
So bad.
That's so intense, dude.
Yeah. That's like
Again,
6
call the
million
herd.
people.
And I don't actually believe that.
Yeah.
The Holocaust was terrible.
That's
And
bad.
it was not a Jewish conspiracy. And if you believe that, you call me. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Our Paul's phone number is
Don't you dare.
boop.
Uh,
Are you gonna edit that out?
yeah, I'll edit that out
Okay.
because you're not gonna. Oh man.
I'll edit it out.
Do you even know what software we use?
Nope.
You just now found out how the soundboard worked.
Oh, what's this button do?
Don't do that. Don't.
Boop.
This is gonna be a nightmare.
That's okay.
We haven't had a guest episode in so long. I think the last one was with Bruno.
I know.
Yeah.
Like
No,
over
it was
10
with,
ago.
Ours?
Your boy.
With Andy?
I think so.
I don't
yeah.
think so. I think Bruno was after that
Did he come on? How many episodes? has
because he
Bruno
replaced you
done?
on one of them.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
technically a guest episode
Yeah,
because he was you.
because he was auditioning for you.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Wait,
someone
no,
had asked
it
for
was-
Elliot's one autograph. So,
And then we learned that I'm actually Swag Ligucciani.
and I'm Fabrizio Gabaguliani.
Yeah, I
can
still
call
don't
me-
understand those ones.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Oh man.
You can call me Al.
I've got a story.
All right.
Okay.
Hit me with it.
And my favorite bathroom ruined.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
What bathroom?
So, like
At work?
no.
Okay.
There's like this road trip, going back to hometown.
Yeah, yeah.
Couple-hour drive. And you have to make the trip down, once every month or two.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you get really used to the route, and you know what what gas stations have the best restrooms.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I've got like two go-to stops that like if I have to go to the bathroom, I'm gonna save it until that stop. It just went wrong, man. It just went very
Wait,
wrong.
did you destroy your favorite bathroom?
No, it wasn't me. I had it destroyed. Like my innocence was ripped right out of my heart, and we just live in a cruel world. All right.
Yeah.
So
I know. I'm really sorry for your
going
loss.
on my way back, I just get the feeling like I gotta go. Can't help it. And
Was it as bad as how mine was a couple weeks ago?
no, it wasn't. It wasn't that bad. Like I ended up not using this gas station.
Ooh.
but it was like one of my spots. I knew it was like 20 minutes away, so I'm like, oh, perfect. I can hold until I get to this awesome, my favorite spot.
Yeah.
And I foolishly continued driving, not expecting anything bad to happen. And I'm working my way there. I get there. I pull in. I'm like, time to go. And I just walk right in. I feel like the cashiers must recognize me at this point. I'm there once every month or so. So I just go in. I always feel bad about just going to a gas station and just using the restroom. I always feel like I have to, like, buy something.
Hey, Bruno.
Hey,
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many hours do you have logged in Dota 2?
That's a good question. 4,500 maybe?
4,500? I thought it was way more than that.
Yeah, we thought it was way more than that. We're doing the podcast right now, so welcome back. It's been a while since you were on.
Amen, dude. Amen.
Sorry, no game night tonight, but yeah, we just wanted to see how that was. Anyway.
Thanks, Bruno.
Thanks, Bruno.
Thanks, Bruno.
Speaking of your bathroom thing, you feel obligated to buy a poop soda?
I usually get, like, peanut M&Ms.
Oh, that's
So,
yeah, okay.
Poop nut
the courtesy.
M&Ms?
No. You don't have to say
Poop
that.
nut M&Ms.
You're trying to ruin my favorite snack now. You're trying to ruin my favorite snack now.
All
and I
right, so
don't
you went to this
appreciate it.
bathroom. What was it like? Describe the scene.
So
Walk us in it.
Wait, were you like Eddie
one of the
Murphy?
reasons I really like it.
Walking in on Daddy Take Care.
One of the reasons. One of the
Looking at
reasons
the
I
ceiling.
One of the reasons I really like it is it's got a really solid lock system on it.
Yeah.
And I really
Secure.
appreciate that. It saved
Keep
me a
you
number of times
Like Fort
because
Knox in there.
I lock it up and people will come and they'll try to open it and it'll be like, "No, you're not getting in.
You're not getting in.
Stay out of this."
That's my
But it's just like
time.
one of those single stall ones.
Yeah.
It's like technically gender neutral because it's just like anyone can use it. There's just one stall, which is also really nice because I don't like having pressure to
Yeah,
to,
exactly.
perform by
Someone's
other
outside
by
just
the
shaking
people's
their hand.
standards.
yeah. And I was real confident walking in because I know this place like the back of my hand. I've been there so many times.
Yeah.
So I go in, twist that door handle, throw the door open. There's someone in there.
No.
Oh, no.
And we make
she,
out.
he or she.
It was an older woman.
Oh, no.
So,
Oh,
And-
no. Elliot.
Listen, we make eye contact. There's really nothing you can do in that situation other than just go sorry and then close the door and run away. And so,
Well,
threw the
going
door open,
blind.
made eye contact, go, sorry. Close the door, walk away, leave the state. And
change your name.
yeah, like it didn't occur to me like right away what I had saw. Like it took me until I was out of the store to realize that that woman wasn't sitting on the toilet.
What?
No.
She
No.
dropped trow,
No.
was sitting on the sink.
Oh.
I don't know what she was doing.
What?
But like this was all coming to me as I was leaving and like getting back in my car because I just completely gave up on using the bathroom at that point.
She was
And
in the
what?
sink.
I think
She
you
was-
give up on that place entirely.
Yeah,
now.
no, I can never go back.
Burn that place to the ground.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
I
What
can't
were
go
you
back.
doing on the sink?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know if she was like trying to wash up or something.
How? It doesn't go
It's not a
up.
bidet.
It's not a bidet.
I don't
It's
know.
not a bidet.
I don't know.
It's
man.
clearly a sink.
I don't know. Listen, I am not here to judge people in this world, but
Don't put your butt on a sink.
yeah, that's just
Don't.
not something you should do. Okay, it's just not something that's acceptable in any society.
Unless that's what your society does. They have a butt sink and then they have a real sink.
That's called a bidet.
Let's call it a bidet.
Yeah,
I
you're
know.
French and weird.
See?
My favorite bathroom tradition is is in like the Muslim world where they eat with only one hand and then they wipe with the other, but they don't use toilet paper. Did you know that was a thing?
They wash their hands.
No, and you
though.
They
Better
do wash their
badass.
hands, but they use one hand to eat
Yeah.
food and they don't use the other hand when they're eating,
I'm not gonna eat
and they
for a
use the
while
other
now.
hand to wipe with no toilet paper. Just
That's
Nice.
tough.
yikes.
Thanks for that.
You're
image.
welcome. Oh, I know all the tidbits. Don't worry.
So yeah, I haven't used the bathroom since.
It's been
That has
3
to be
months.
rough.
He's looking very bloated.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
You can probably
Little
do it with a
green.
sharpened pencil. With an autograph.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
need one
gosh.
of those before we leave tonight.
Okay. Okay.
I'll go get the handgun.
That's not. Stop saying that. I didn't pull a gun on Elliot.
I'm not saying
It
you
wasn't
pulled the
even
gun on
pointed
Elliot.
at him.
I'm saying if you're
wasn't-
gonna get
it
someone's
wasn't.
autograph, you have to just
Yeah.
You
You
gotta
know, when I asked
you
for
gotta
the Rock's
do the
autograph,
deed.
I did it by force.
just like the Beatles.
I don't ask. I demand.
Yeah,
You know, it'd be really cool
what?
if whenever you ask for Dwayne the Rock Johnson's autograph,
You just drew a picture of a rock
no, he just like picked up a rock off the sidewalk
and handed
like,
it to you?
gave it to you. It's like, as for you.
Nice.
What does Dwayne Johnson sound like? You do a Dwayne Johnson voice. Your impression.
Can I listen to Dwayne Johnson's voice
Yeah.
before
You should
I
do
this?
his wrestling career voice.
My
I'm here in Atlantic City for
I'm not
WWE
for
2017.
all you guys who follow me religiously, you should know that I'm not a professional voice actor and I can't do voices.
I believe in you.
But we're gonna do Dwayne the Rock Johnson, so I'm gonna pull my headphone back. All right, let's listen to this guy's voice.
It's just giving me. Okay, we're gonna do The Rock's best verbal smackdowns, WWE top 10
I was
from
just
the
about to-
WWE channel.
Okay, you're gonna do it in here,
That's an ad. That's an ad. We're not gonna listen to that part. You
Okay.
have to.
but I'm gonna.
What's your favorite early Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie? Wow, Levi, that's a really good impression. You're doing amazing.
Oh, believe me, we all can see you.
We all can see.
Gosh, he's like a little bit deeper and like,
But not at all. He's
but not.
deep.
You know, it's
not
like,
deep.
like
Yeah.
it's.
Also, I really like that people don't think that Dwayne has ever been on steroids ever in his life. Because
Yeah. I mean, if you look at all the guys in the WWE,
Chris Benoit.
there's a lot of big guys there.
Do you know
It's a
Chris
lot of big
Benoit?
guys.
Do you
no punishment.
Elliot, you're a wrestling guy. Do you know the Chris Benoit story?
I don't know who Chris
I
Benoit
don't know anything
is.
about wrestling.
He was a wrestler that murdered his family.
Oh
In
my
like a,
my
goodness.
gosh!
in like a what is it called when you get too many concussions?
CTE.
Yeah.
Oh,
and yeah,
okay.
he in like a CT rage, he like murdered his family with a Bowflex.
Oh my gosh!
with a Bowflex.
Well, like not really, but I think like one of them was strung up in the Bowflex, and then like he
oh
just
my
like
gosh.
he did like the finishing move on one of them, and it was really terrible.
Oh my
But like
god!
he did, like, I don't know if he killed himself or what exactly, but yeah, he like murdered his whole family in a CTE rage.
Wow.
I don't want to have concussions
Yeah,
ever.
Don't murder your family.
I don't want to
Jeez.
murder my family. I
That was like early 2000s. That's why I was wondering if you had heard of Chris Benoit, because
No.
feel like you'd kind of get
No,
exiled from
I
the
think they kept
WWE
that
scene
off
if
of-
you did that. You know.
Off of the programming that I watched as a child.
oh man, I gotta pull up Chris Benoit. It's a great character. Anyway, so
Oh,
let's see
man.
the best.
For like the realest sport of all time, WWE.
Yeah. I mean, getting CTE in WWE is a good move. That's a flex where you actually get hurt.
It's true.
in
'cause
WWE. Chris Benoit.
Well,
Let's see.
well,
I feel like I had something else to talk
Did
about,
Chris
but I
Benoit
don't know.
crippler Crossface's son? Sorry, this is really terrible inside, but that was his move, the crippler Crossface. He just finish his son off with
okay.
that.
oh my gosh!
Random thought popped into my head. Which way do you guys peel a banana?
Late wrestling
Oh,
star
don't
Chris.
bring
Top
this.
down.
Where do you what?
I do top down.
I
Do you do
used to-
bottom up?
I used to snap in the
I
middle.
do it like the monkey, where you pinch the top and pull it down and use the handle.
Oh.
I used to snap in half. And
Like a
That's
savage.
barbaric.
and then you just peel each end, and then it like takes all the strings
No,
off.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. Snap a banana in half.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna go home and do this.
Oh no.
I feel like a barbarian.
Wrestling writer Dave Meltzer adds there was a bruising consistent with the crippler crossface on one arm and Daniel's face.
Oh
There
my
was no
gosh.
bruises on his neck when he murdered his 7-year-old son.
Mm.
Well, everybody,
Don't murder your kids, please.
don't
is a
murder
lot
your
less fun
kids.
than OJ.
Don't murder anybody, but don't murder your kids.
Definitely don't murder your kids.
Yeah, don't murder your kids. This is a really terrible topic, but it's really funny to me for no reason. It's not good. It's not a fun thing to laugh at.
But it's like, it's morbid.
Chris Benoit's doctor has been charged with improperly dispensing painkillers and other drugs after surrendering to police in Atlanta. He used to give drugs to the wrestlers so that they wouldn't complain about being hurt.
Yeah, you and the entire American medical field.
Oh yeah, geez, everyone. Well, what was it? We were watching Pirates of the Caribbean, and that's a Bruckheimer film.
Okay.
And then Bruckheimer was friends with who was it?
Bob.
Who like died of like a massive drug overdose.
Uh,
Don Simpson.
Okay.
They were both movie producers. They really just like rocked the 90s with really good movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Don Simpson set a record at the time for having the most substances in a bloodstream at the time of death.
Oh my.
He was on 22 different narcotics at the time of his death.
So,
Yeah,
That's pretty insane.
Yeah, that's a good amount.
wait, so you're telling me that someone else has beaten that?
I don't know.
Do you even know if you're human at that point?
But he died in like 1997, so someone had to beat it in 20 years.
Wait, you said he died in 1997?
Yeah.
That's birth year, baby.
Yeah, it's just he was it was a massive cocaine overdose mixed with like
Everything else.
every type of dick pill at the time and like every type of prescription drug. They found what was it? 2,200 prescription drugs in his in his house, like different pills, 2,200 different pills.
He probably
Oh my
thought he was like a
gosh.
real life Smurf.
Oh yeah, just taking everything. But yeah, they produced Top Gun and like Flashdance and Crimson Tide, like some really good hits. And then also like, some really bad movies, but there's an interview with the two of them hanging out, Jerry Bruckheimer and Don Simpson, and like you can tell both of them are pretty coked up. It's like Top Gun is why we make movies, and Crimson Tide is why we go to the movies. And he's just like going, it's like just super intense this whole time.
Yeah.
And he's a producer, which means like he finds money to make these movies, and that's all he does. And then he puts his like thing at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Like for Pirates of the Caribbean, for Jerry Bruckheimer, it's the tree getting struck by lightning. Like that's the thing.
Mhm.
That's all they did.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. So like all they do is like find money, sit in a big chair on drugs, and then put that little end card at the end of movies.
I mean, I'm ready.
I want that career.
Can I do
don't want
that?
to do the drugs. I just want a career.
I want the chair.
I want the chair, just the chair.
Dude, I want that lightning thing.
the lightning
But it'd be
at the end of
mine.
all movies. When there was both of them, when they would both do movies together, it would be 2 lightning bolts hitting something.
Oh, that's
instead of
actually
just
sick.
one when it was Bruckheimer alone.
Mm-hmm.
Which is nice to know that after your friend died, you just removed his lightning bolt.
Oh.
Sorry, bud. You're dead now.
Yeah, big rip, dude. Got to distance myself from you, but not really. So I'm going to still use the same end card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one less lightning bolt. What if What if the one lightning bolt is the dead guy's lightning bolt? It's in
Oh.
honor of him.
It's just the dead. He removed his own.
He removed his own.
I don't think that's what he did. I don't think that's what he did at all. Yeah. This has been an interesting one.
It's true. It's very
To
true.
throw out every bit of knowledge I've ever accumulated.
Well, maybe if it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Just eyebrow raise
Mhm.
for those of you
Yeah.
not in a visual media.
Yeah.
Do you know
Well-
they're making a Matrix 4?
I know.
I saw that. Yeah. Looks interesting.
I'm
What was that
excited.
theory that was like that that Neo was actually just an actor in the first 3 Matrixes. He was an actor within the Matrix.
Yeah, he's an actor. So the first 3 movies, he's an actual actor in the Matrix, acting the Matrix. So the 4th one is when he finally wakes up. So it's like
Oh, are you actually kidding me?
No, it's an actual theory.
The Matrix movies,
The
movie
first
Were
one
movies
franchise
within the
actual
Matrix?
him.
is in the Matrix.
Yes, and then he's
Is it
Yeah.
Is it still made by the Wachowskis, who are both trans, by the way? Did you know that? That both of them.
I think I'd heard something about that.
Yeah. Both Wachowskis went trans.
And
It's just interesting that it's both of them.
I know. But like, I know like the trailer makes the Matrix seem like the same movie,
Yeah, it's like it's just a reboot.
but if it's actually just him waking up from the Matrix, which he just played out the whole thing.
It'll be
like
interesting to see what it is.
the Matrix in the Matrix in the Matrix.
Yeah, I
in
feel
the
like
Matrix.
like this is a pretty dangerous precedent to set, because if you can just say that the entire last trilogy was actually part of the Matrix, can't
Yeah.
you just keep doing that and be like, oh, actually the last movie where he woke up from the Matrix
It's just
after he
Inception,
found
but
out
it's
that he
within the
was in the
Matrix.
Matrix
There's
while
Matrix
he woke
within
up in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Hey, you're giving away the plot to Matrix 5.
Matrix 5.
And 17, dude.
I hope
that's
that
that's
they
a
take
good bit from Space. You ever seen Spaceballs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie. That scene where they go to the VHS rental and it's just Rocky 1 through 17 on the shelf. Which, I mean, Creed 1 and 2
They're
is just
getting there.
Rocky 6 and 7. So.
Yeah.
Did you hear that before Stallone wrote Rocky, which he says he wrote in 3 days, no sleep, and it shows that movie is not a good movie,
gosh.
but it won Best Screenplay that
a
year.
mess.
It's really
Like,
not
Rocky
good.
is a creep.
Yeah, Rocky's terrible. But he was homeless, living in like a Port Authority bus station, and he had to sell his dog so he could afford to eat.
Oh my gosh.
Then he was in a softcore porn, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and so there's another Rocky 1. He's working with the mobsters, and they're like, hey, why don't you just take that girl you like to the zoo? Oh, yeah, what is that? It's because retards love the zoo. And then in Rocky 3 or Rocky 4, Rocky has brain damage, and then they take him to the zoo, and he just goes, I always loved the zoo. You let that slip through?
It's a terrible payoff for a bad joke.
For a bad joke. A few movies later. I love the zoo.
Gosh.
Oh, man. Rocky is it's garbage. It's really not
I've
good.
never seen it.
Apparently, he still has the turtles. Like, Stallone actually still has the
Like,
turtles from Rocky.
Turtles are immortal.
Yeah,
so
yeah. They live to 1,000,000 years old.
They'll outlive all of us
Yeah.
and our country.
They're the true MVP.
Yeah,
They are.
isn't there like a tortoise that's older than the United States that's still kicking around somewhere?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's also trees. But I mean, trees make sense.
Yeah, trees make sense. Or jellyfish are technically immortal until they're killed. So just elves from Lord of the Rings.
I mean, yeah.
Immortal unless they're killed.
Well, but then you're like resurrected in the like far lands. Do you think jellyfish are
Wait, is that-
resurrected in
hold
the
on.
far lands after they die?
I don't know.
I sure hope so.
Do you think there's a
because,
jellyfish
man,
afterlife?
I've killed a lot of jellyfish, and if they come back
Oh,
to
no.
this world, I'm gonna be screwed.
Died. The turtle that was older than the United States died.
No.
Yeah. It was 255 at the time of its death in 2006.
Mm.
It was born in 1750.
That thing's really old.
That thing has seen some stuff.
And they're slow their entire life. So just imagine how much slower a tortoise gets at the end of its life.
In 255 years, how far do you think that turtle could have traveled if it was just walking one
They probably
direction?
just could have walked across the United States and that's it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Probably just a
That's bonus episode
What's like
content.
the average-
speed of turtle?
average speed of
giant
what is the
tortoise.
speed of an unladen swallow?
I'm gonna Google it. Average speed.
if you guys want to hear a bonus episode, we'll have one up on patreon.com/Lake City Variety. Feel free to join our group of varietizers. Cory, you can anything good on there? You pay for it.
3 to 4 miles per hour.
I actually haven't.
Oh,
listened to
God.
any-
You haven't listened to a single bonus episode?
So Patreon. I don't have it on my phone because I just don't yet.
Yeah.
So I use Spotify so it can track it and everything.
Yeah. So we can get that penny.
Yeah. So I want to be nice.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to any of them yet.
Wow.
Gosh, 3 to 4 miles per hour.
Well, thank you for your patronage.
Okay, I have the answer.
You know what? Do that move. If you guys just like subscribe to our Patreon and then just didn't listen to any of them, that's also fine.
Yeah.
We're totally cool with that.
That's me.
So
oh God, he would have went 6.5 million miles.
Wait, what?
If he just
If he
walked
just
for
moved-
250 years.
But like straight and like no sleep, no stopping to eat.
Yeah.
if he never stopped.
So let's just cut that in half. Let's say he was walking like 12 hours a day.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of walking.
That's a lot of walking. I still don't think he could do 12
Makes
hours
it
a
And
day.
just
I mean, the
about
United
halfway
States-
around the world each year.
What?
Yeah. 13,000. So if he's walking at like a lower speed, so 3 miles per hour
Yeah.
for 12 hours a day, 365 days a year, he travels 13,140 miles per year,
Yeah.
which is just a little bit over like halfway around the world.
And that's straight zooming, dog.
That is straight zooming. That's more than I could do.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I couldn't do that. Unless they had a moving sidewalk, then I could probably do it.
I'll just ride the turtle.
Yeah.
It's going 1 mile an hour.
I mean, you'd still get places
Get a sixth of the way around the world
every year.
every year. That's the slowest. It's the slowest travel ever, but it cost me 25 cents for the ticket. So,
Visit anywhere you want.
yeah, as long as you point them in
See
the right
exotic places a lot.
direction. See a lot of them for a long time. Walk your way through every country.
Oh my gosh.
What?
The moon is only 238,900 miles away.
That's so close. Yeah.
So this turtle could have walked back and forth to the moon like
Do the math. Come on, history
okay.
It's
So
just history.
3,350,700 in its entire lifetime divided by 200. What is it? 238.9. 238.9.
This is where it
Oh,
devolves into nothing.
He could have walked to the moon and back
14 times.
14 times.
That's
Well, no, he would
Taking a
would've made-
half day's rest
He would've made
every
it there,
day.
so
It would
there
have
and
made
back
it 7
times.
times in total.
so
Yeah.
there and back 7 times.
There and back again by Turdo Baggins.
That's insane.
Turd Baggins.
I said Turdo, but yes, Turd Baggins. Just
Right.
like Elliot's bathroom.
There and back again by Crap Bag. Oh, man. That's a good one. Anyway,
Yeah.
patreon.com/Lake City Variety. Give us some money if you want to. Otherwise, this is
Yeah. Give money.
or not.
Or
It's
see ya.
whatever. Or see ya.
Thank you.
Lake City Variety is a product of us, with our intro and outro written by Mia. You can give her a follow on Instagram at Mia_art_1391. Thank you for listening to the show. We'll be back next week.
Just three guys who are sitting on a couch and they're recording a podcast for you. Just